I've been studying Vedic astrology, which is more Eastern horoscopes, Eastern zodiacs compared to tropical Western astrology, and I have found that there's definitely a vast difference between how we read both charts. But I also find that Vedic astrology is even more accurate than the Western side. And here is a list of the rising signs in Vedic astrology. They focus on the rising sign. They don't really care about the sun sign, because the sun sign's more like, identity. If you're male or female, if you're born in a certain time of the year, and that's about it. It's kind of like, are you an iPhone or are you an Android? They really don't really focus on the sun sign, but the rising sign has all information you need if you looked it up. Okay, and it's definitely different from the Western horoscope. If you're like a Virgo in the tropical Western horoscope, you probably won't be a Virgo in the Vedic sign. So you got to look it up from when you were born, and you count it about 15 or 18 days back, depending on your birthday and time, and you can find out what your Vedic sign is. So what I found in my research is that there are only a couple of signs that are likely to be very wealthy in if you have these risings. Okay, it's not like the end all, if you're not this sign, but this is the signs that are likely to be in a better position to create generational wealth. Okay, so first sign is Aries rising. So these guys in the Vedic astrology are fearless, independent, and are entrepreneurial and are leader energies, just like in the tropical sign. But you got to double check if you're an Aries sign in the tropical, does not mean that you could probably be a Pisces rising in Vedic. So you got to take that into account. The next sign is Taurus. Taurus rising, they are hard and steady workers. They play the long game, but they always build no matter what. So I do feel that they do very well in the Vedic, according to Vedic astrology. The next sign is Cancer rising, and they get their wealth through networking and communication and being part of some type of community. So if you look at Elon Musk, he is a Cancer rising. The next one is Scorpio rising. So they are again fearless, hard workers, very determined. And then we have Sagittarius rising. They have Jupiter on their side, so everything what they do expands. It's also to do with knowledge and foreign travel. And also Aquarius rising, so they're about modern thinking, entrepreneurial energy, extremely fearless, thinking outside the box, according to Vedic astrology. So definitely look it up if you want to figure out what sign you are. Remember, it's different from the Western astrology. It would definitely help you figure out what you're missing if maybe the Western astrology is not really quite getting your sign. Try the Vedic astrology. I've been doing that, and I'm finding more and more things that fit much better than the Western side.